So we're back on it with the Inghams today. Oh yes, we are. You better believe that we are. As much as you don't want me to do the Inghams, I swear to God, I am going to continue until my last breath. That, yeah. So apparently they're flying Esme back to the Arctic. Yeah, I saw that title and I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, seriously, Chris, can't do any better than that, can you? So yeah, I don't know where they're going with this particular clickbait title, but I'm sure it must be of some use to somebody. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. So without further ado, let's get right into the nittiest of grittiest of videos. So yes.
Today's the day for my two girls. Aurora's staying home with these. That's the cringiest thing I think I've ever tried to do.
Yeah, that was the worst. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. It's a very fun day for Esme and a very exciting day for Isla Savannah, and you can probably tell why. But Chris is going to kill me because there's definitely a smudge on the camera. That's probably a bit better, but I'm not 100% sure. Right, Esme is dressed like she's going to the Arctic because she practically is. She's going for a ski day with her friends.
So that clears that one up then. Straight up off the bat, Chris says they're gonna fly back to the Arctic, back to Norway. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my word, that was hilarious, wasn't it? I can't wait. Oh fuck. Oh, so yeah, my brain is already fried and it is just not getting any better from watching these, right? So apparently Isla is going ballet, right? And the other one is Jesus Christ. The other one is going to a ski slope in Dubai, dressed for the Arctic. You wouldn't be dressed like that going to the Arctic, so I'm not quite sure where they're going with that.
I flight back to Norway is at like 2, so...
Right, that was a little chaotic 30 seconds.
I'm going to ski Dubai.
But Esme's going to ski Dubai, which she is very excited about with a group of friends. And Isla, where could Isla be going today? She got a 2-hour ballet class, which she cannot wait for. And she's going to be getting assessed today as well.
Yes.
So she's got a point class, she's got a repertoire class, and then in a couple of days, not tomorrow but the next day, she's got a grade 6.
She was taller than me.
So I'm a bit confused. Are these classes or assessments or exams? Because, right, is she at a grade 6 level? I don't know a lot about ballet, of course, right? But I googled it, you know, as one does. Google is the authoritative thing on everything these days. And according to Google, it doesn't feel like she should be anywhere near this level. I don't know. So what is grade 6 ballet? Grade 6, the exam is aimed at children aged 12 and over, which is Isla, who have had considerable previous ballet experience, usually 4 or more years, on 2+ classes weekly. So according to this, she should have done she should have had at least 4 years experience doing ballet for 2 years, for 2 classes per week. And we know for a fact, right, people can say, oh well, you only see 20 minutes of their day, but we know for a fact that she hasn't been doing 2 classes or even 1 class a week, right? Because she's been you know, she's been ferried here, there and everywhere around the world in that period of time. She definitely hasn't been doing ballet. I mean, she might have been doing ballet in the background, but the fact that they are making such a big deal out of her doing it now suggests that she hasn't been doing any classes at all in the last 4 years, because that would take her till back to when she was around about 9 years of age. No, I don't think so. Now, as far as I can gather, she's been teaching herself via YouTube, I think, and that's it. Is that enough? Can you teach yourself to the desired level via YouTube, right? It feels like you can't. You can pick some bits up here and there on YouTube, but can you fully teach yourself? I'm thinking probably not. I just don't know. I mean, if somebody has more knowledge about this than me, let me know in the comments down below. Is this a thing, or is this just them thinking they're trying to make some shit up, basically? Because apparently she's also going for an assessment for Point, and I've been told that that's just not possible. It's just not possible, but just a very hard thing to do, and if you don't do it right, then you can like break your ankles, sort of thing, right? So let me know in the comments down below, is this a load of shit that they're making up?
But like, no, actually, what is going on?
It's her shoes, guys. It's not actually. I'm only a tiny bit taller than Isla.
Esme's got no shoes on, but considering Isla is now definitely taller than you with shoes on, that is insane. What?
I'm only a little bit
Oh my gosh, that is insane. Babe, what? What's going on with that?
She's got
what?
shoes on, look at her.
She has got shoes on, yeah, and Esme hasn't, but still, that is shocking.
I forgot my shoes on, like, there.
So, we're dropping Esme off first, is that right?
Yeah.
We're dropping Esme off first, then me and Chris are going to be doing a bit of Isla birthday present, a few last bits that we need to pick up because... Wait, not tomorrow, but next day's your birthday, so it's the day after your other class.
Yeah, tomorrow's my last day being 12.
Yeah, it is. So me and Chris are going to do like a little, going to pick up the last few bits that we want to get for Isla's birthday. We were going to be taking the little ones with us. Well, Jace asked if he could stay behind because he just doesn't like shopping. But Isabel said, can we leave all three, because she wants to film a little content day in the life of looking after my 3 little siblings today.
Oh, I hope you told her where to go. They're your children, and they are not props for your vlog, Isabel, are they? No, they are. Oh, Mum, can you just leave the 3 behind so I can use them for my video? What exactly is this all about? You know, Isabel knows how it is to be exploited. Right, and yet she's willing to do it in a very clinical way to her very young siblings. She must have an idea that this is wrong, and yet still chooses to do it.
So of course I ain't say no to that. Of course I was like, oh, I'd like to take Aurora, but if you insist, no. I was like, yeah, that'd be great. So the little 3 are going to be staying with Isabel, and she's filming some content with them today, just in a little day in the life of, I think. And then, yeah, it's going to be a good day today. I'm really excited for the girls.
Can't wait.
I'm really excited. My favourite days are when the girls are like...
I'm so excited.
Like, really excited about something, and I know how both of them have been excited for today since we arrived, so... It's good. What?
Oh.
Clearly Chris wants something, so...
That's rude.
Why do I look, you feel like,
Who knows, maybe back up, trapped.
I was about to say big girl, now I'm in trouble. This is the first time ever I've been a passenger in Dubai. I'm usually in the back with the little ones, because we got no little ones today. Esme's sulking with me.
It was my big sister.
I'm like, I'm going to the front today, Esme. She's like, no, it's my seat. I'm like, all right, no worries, I'll get them in the back.
It's already 38 degrees outside.
No, oh, it's really hot. I keep seeing things on TikTok saying no, because why is April turned into June weather? Personally, I don't think this heat's bad. I know a lot of people are saying you won't catch me outdoors, you know, in Dubai, because for some reason we're getting June weather and it's only April. But this weather to me is good, like anything up to 40 degrees, as long as it cools down on a night. Wait, that's probably really flipping loud, isn't it? I bet you couldn't hear a word I was just saying.
Is it called Ski Dubai's?
Yeah, it's in the Emirates Mall.
What I was just saying was the weather's so bad. No, sorry, I wasn't saying that. What I was saying was everybody keeps saying the weather's so hot, like we're getting April weather, we're getting June weather in April. Personally for me, I don't think this weather's bad at all. I love this weather. I think it's really nice. The sea's nice and refreshing. The pools are temperature controlled, so they're also refreshing to get into.
Oh, that doesn't sound entitled at all, does it? Oh, the pool is temperature controlled, and the ocean or the sea is lovely this time of year. Not all of us have that luxury, so we don't all have. We just don't have a pool, you know, on tap right there for us.
And the most important thing for me, it cools down on a night time. It's when it doesn't cool down on a night time that I feel like suffocated and overwhelmed. But it does cool down on a night time.
When the sun goes down, it gets really cool.
When the sun goes down, it's gorgeous outside. It's so nice. And I love being able to go on an evening walk with the little ones, or just like last night, sit in the garden and let them have a little play around. So nice.
It's really nice. The only thing I miss is like nighttime swims, because that was my Nana's favourite thing to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. The pools are still open till 10 PM here, our Cluster pool. But Esme and I used to go they used to go after evening before bed for like a 9 PM swim.
Yeah.
So they'd go at 9 PM and they'd stay until 10. But here now, in the weather now, even though it's cool, even though it's nice to like be out, it does get a little bit chilly because the pools are temperature controlled, which means they keep the pools cool, which is really nice during the day. But on a night time when the sun's gone, it's a bit chilly getting out. To be fair, you're just moaning over nothing really. I mean, we've done wild swimming in the Arctic, so the fact that we're saying it's too cold in 28-degree heat, which is what it's like when the sun goes down, is a bit funny, isn't it really?
Now you just said that, I really fancy a bit of Europe wild swimming somewhere in a nice European summer.
Oh yeah, like Sanquak. That's where I want to go.
Like Sanquak.
I'm going to have to go now because the aircon needs turning right back up. Because I'm getting a sweat moustache. See you when we get there!
So hot when you get that.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
No, it's so hot when you get that.
It's hot.
That likes a kid's sweaty moustache.
What is your problem with sweat? You're so disgusting. I'm sorry, but if a man is near me sweating, I'm like, get that sweaty self away from me now. Get your sweaty self away from me. Whereas if I'm sweating, because like, oh, let me put my hand on your back, I'm like, ew. Even I'm icked out when it's my own sweat. That's disgusting.
A woman straight out of the gym is just like, you're going,
Ew!
Well, how would you know? Because I never go to the gym.
you know what I mean? I just mean sweating out of the gym or whatever.
No, I am actually starting the gym here, which I'm really excited about. I need to go and get my pass because I can walk to the gym whilst it's nice weather before it gets too hot. So it'd be nice to walk to the gym here. And I want to just start doing a bit of treadmilling, a bit of cardio, a bit of like muscle tone.
It'd be so fun. I don't know why. I've always wanted to go on a treadmill and run it.
Yeah, I do want to start doing that. Right, we'll see you guys when we get to Ski Dubai and say goodbye to Esme. Bye! Have a great time! It's a good job you get all the equipment because she might be a bit cold in -4.
So, are we gonna get vlogging from this this ski place? Because that's actually a very interesting thing. You don't do many interesting things in Dubai, but skiing in Dubai sounds quite interesting because it's unusual because of the hot weather. So to have a ski slope, presumably an indoor ski slope, and that sounds a very interesting thing, right? So I would like to see that at some point, you know, just to see what it was like. But will we get it? That's the question.
So we're a little early for Isla's ballet class. So we've just come down. Is this Jumeirah Beach?
Yeah, we're in Jumeirah, yeah.
Yeah, we're in Jumeirah. And we're at a beach. I don't know if it's the main Jumeirah Beach.
Absolutely beautiful.
But it is beautiful. So we're just going to have a little wander. Have a little look around. Ooh, have we just found a hidden gem? Because this is way calmer than Kite Beach. Oh my gosh, this looks so nice. What little gem this is? How calm and peaceful is it down here?
Gorgeous here.
Wow.
Let's walk around the corner because that's going to be like the main beach on the front. We'll see what that's like.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously Kite is down.
Yeah, right down.
We'll see what it's like on the corner here, but this is gorgeous here.
Chris was just saying that he loves how we've got these paths all the way down to the beach.
No, all the way down.
All the way down to all the palms, sorry.
The whole coast of Dubai has these.
Yeah, these really nice paths to walk. And then obviously the cycle lanes over there. Oh, this place is so peaceful.
Have like rollerblading meetups like here.
Yeah, I know you were saying.
You skate like all the way down to
yeah, the whole way. But this is so calm and peaceful and nice. Totally different to Kite Beach. We just came around the corner and there is the Burj Al Arab, which means that Kite Beach is indeed just here, just in front. Yeah, this is definitely turning into Kite because that's the view from Kite Beach basically of the Burj Al Arab.
Let's go that way around the corner of the rocks and see what the sea is.
Just here?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Oh, it's so nice though. Oh, this weather as well. Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
I know we've got to leave for Isla's ballet class soon, but oh man, how much do you want to get in the water right now?
Yeah, the temperature just makes more jumping, doesn't it?
Woo! Careful as they're like slippy them ones.
I thought this here that we're walking in now, this green, was the bike lane. That's the bike lane.
Yeah, what's this? What is this?
I think this is the running. This is running.
Yeah, it's.
So we need to get out.
Yeah,
but this is running.
Cycling's
Because look, this is how far you've run. How far the thing is. And then you've got walking. Walking, running, and then cycle / electric scooters. Oh, what a lovely little stroll that was. We'll definitely try out this beach next time.
It's just here, yeah?
Yeah, it's just here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just heading back to the car and I've got to say now that that wind's gone, I'll take it back. The temperature's not nice. I'm only joking. It is very hot though when that wind's not there. But we don't have long, so that's why we're heading back. We've got Isla's class coming up soon, so we're gonna head back now. Also though, I did just want to say, parking, 1 dirham per hour. 1 dirham per hour. It's like 20p an hour. Crazy. Is that showers over there? But yeah, we're gonna head now to Isla's class. We just arrived. Do you know I bought that bag for myself and I never got one. And I bought them for myself because I really like bubblegum flavoured things. And these are bubblegum toffees. I didn't even get one. I didn't even taste that. That's the last one you've just eaten.
That's like the fudge story when we first met in it. You never got your fudge.
Anyway. Isla, how are you feeling? I'm not going to film when we get out for obvious reasons. So we're about to go in to Isla's first ballet class here in Dubai.
I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous though.
What did I just say to you?
There's no point in being nervous because I'm going here for fun, not to compete with anyone else.
It's not a competition. Doesn't matter what people look like, what their abilities are, what they're wearing. You're there for you. Yeah. To have fun.
I'm really excited though, for the most of it.
Yeah, you're gonna have such a good time.
Yes.
I'm really excited to hear all about it when you come out.
Yeah.
Yay!
Like
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian, yeah.
I just saw. Guys, we're currently sat in this beautiful weather, waiting for Isla's ballet to finish. Yeah, we're just sat waiting for it to finish. I'm so excited for Isla, honestly. She's been looking forward to today for months, hasn't she?
Yeah, since she found the school and stuff, she has been.
Absolutely months. She's been excited for this. And
I felt really nervous for her when she was going in though.
Yeah,
I felt really sorry for her.
Started crying. I was like, what's wrong with you? And he was just like, I can just imagine like how she must feel, like how nervous she must be. But to be fair, my children are honestly, like, I'm not bigging up my own children here. Well, I am, because every parent should. But they are genuinely just so
adaptive.
Adaptive and outgoing and social and brave.
They don't ever seem like anything phases them. Like,
yeah,
So like Isla, I said to her this morning, how are you feeling? She was like, yeah, a little bit nervous, but you wouldn't notice on the outside.
She
She's
won't
like a
let
boss.
that. Yeah, she won't. They would never let that put them off doing what they want to do. And you know, Esme, this group of friends that she's got here, she's not seen them since we were last here. And she's like, oh, my friend messaged me. She said that she wants to go to skiing, and I'm just gonna go. I'm like, all right, cool. And then we literally, because we had to get Isla here, we literally threw Esme out at the mall entrance. I was like, right, jump out, Ez, off you go. And she's like, oh, okay, bye.
And she don't know where she's going.
I was like, do you know how to get to the ski? And she's like, no, but I'll find it. I'm like, are you sure?
It makes me proud of them. Their worldies, the proper worldies, both of them.
It does make me proud. And I know that everyone's gonna like, well, you know, when I was 13 and when I was 15, you know, I was going to getting buses to school and this and that on my own. And so was I as well. But I'm just saying, in comparison to being homeschooled, a lot of people, you know, say, oh, they become introverted and things like that. Not everyone does, but some people do. Or some people may think it. But it genuinely doesn't. It hasn't had that effect on them. There's so many beastie cars here. Is that thing there, that blue thing?
Yeah.
No, it's the truck behind. Yeah. You know, it's just not had they're just still so outgoing and just love life. I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited for Isla and to see how this has gone. A few people have asked about the others. Are they starting anything? We looked at a forest school for Jason Mila, haven't we?
Yeah.
There's a few different ones that we've been speaking to for here whilst we're in Dubai. And Esme wants to do ice skating.
Yeah.
Ice skating classes, so nothing's been sorted yet, but I'm sure it will be. I'm sure we'll get there in the end, won't we?
Yeah, definitely will do.
We'll get there.
This year's gonna be a mad one. It is gonna be a mad one. We just gotta take our time and be patient, but it is gonna be a mad one.
We've been here, and I've been saying since before we arrived, I was telling friends and stuff that me and Chris are gonna do like date nights. I want to do like a day date with the girls and things like that, and I'm like, we've got no time, because I just feel like since we've arrived, we were obviously preparing all that time for Jace's birthday. We only had a few days to prepare for his, and then I feel like and then after Jace's birthday, I feel like we had so much going on, like meeting friends. The girls were busy meeting friends, we were busy meeting up with people, play dates, blah blah blah. And then I'm like, we can't do Saturday because we're meeting up and I've got a play date. We can't do this day because we've got that planned. Isla's got her ballet today. Tomorrow we're going to be getting ready for Isla's birthday, so I can't plan anything for then. Then it's Isla's birthday. Then it's Isla's day out for a birthday. It's like a whole new week's gone by again. But yeah, me and Chris were just talking about how we want to go to Global Village. Just me and Chris together for an evening. Fun. And then, because Global Village closes on the 11th of May for summer because it gets too hot. But we also like to go back with the girls as well, so we've still got over a month. I bet we'll get back there 3 times. I bet we'll do it 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Because it's meant to be a really nice place just for families to go on a Friday night, take a picnic blanket, and just go and enjoy the atmosphere, which is so good because it's only £5 to get in. £5 each.
Yeah, definitely.
25 dirham.
Then it costs you a fortune inside for everyone's food.
It does cost you a fortune inside, but what we've said is we'll just give the girls like 120 dirham. Because meals are about 40 there, aren't they? Meals are about 40 dirham each, I think. About £8. So if we gave them 120 each, what's that in English money? About £25?
Something like that.
Something like
it's
that.
enough to get a fair.
But basically it would be enough for them to get 3 meals. And they're not big meals, they're like a burger.
I don't know, some of them things you were showing me just now are them monsters.
Yeah, but they'll be able to get a sweet and a savoury and a drink, basically. Guys, who remembers Peppa Pig? Comment down below before I tell everybody else what it is, because I know this OGs, you OGs will definitely remember.
And they're gonna know.
Peppa. Of course they're gonna know. Right, for anybody that doesn't know, Peppa was my first car, and it was a bright pink Mini Cooper, and I kid you not, I've just seen a G-Wagon in the exact same pink colour.
Well, nice.
It was so nice. So nice.
A little story time for you there. The first day we picked that pink Mini up, I drove it to work at the airport.
Oh my God.
And just so happened as I drove it to work, all the lads that I'm supposed to be boss man of saw me driving in this pink Mini.
You never lived it down.
And if you think I ever lived it down for at least 2 weeks, I didn't. I got rinsed. I had no authority for at least 2 weeks because of driving in that pink Mini.
So funny.
Oh, that Rari's nice, look at that. Top down.
Black.
God damn. This road goes between 2 very, very wealthy places, and so every other car is a supercar.
Yeah, it really is, like proper, like Huracans and Raris and G-Wagons. Is a G-Wagon in the same league as them, what I just said?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's not a supercar, but it's a very expensive SUV.
I'm going to own a G-Wagon one day, guys. I'm going to own a bright pink G-Wagon.
Later this summer, isn't it?
Yeah. No, actually, I wouldn't get I actually wouldn't get that pink one. I would get like that. My favourite colour car is pearly white. That white, but like not brilliant white.
Like that Mercedes down there?
Pearly, yeah. Oh, it's so nice. No, that
is that pearly white? Or is that proper bright white? That looks bright white, actually.
No, that's pearly white, I think. Pearly white. Oh, G-Wagon in pearly white. I don't do a drive on the roads though, so it'll just be sit on the drive.
Yeah, you've got some months to get used to.
I do not dare drive these roads, they are terrifying. I'll drive around our cluster, but driving out into town, no, absolutely flipping not.
It's because they're really, look at that colour on that Lamborghini Urus there.
Oh,
see that?
Whoa, it's like
pinky,
two-tone pinky purpley.
Really nice that.
I had a pair of trousers in that colour when I was in school. That is nice though.
Oh my god, look at that Rolls Royce Cullinan. Esme would die.
Why is that gold?
That is so nice.
Why has it got a big gold grille?
That is amazing.
Forget people watching, guys. Come to Dubai and car watch.
That is really nice.
That is cool.
I've never looked at a Rolls Royce Cullinan and loved them before.
A Rolls Royce? Is that what that was?
Rolls Royce Cullinan.
I thought it was a Range Rover.
No.
That looks like a Range Rover.
It's like a smaller family version of the Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce Cullinan. But it's they are really nice. But I've never looked at one and thought it was Boss, but that was really nice.
That was so nice. Anyway, I'm still waiting for Isla. We're watching the cars, and I can't say I'm not enjoying myself. I'm having such a good time.
I'm chilling.
It was such a good time. Well, we have got one very happy Isla.
It was so good. I loved it so much. All the girls were so nice there, and yeah, it was just amazing.
She had the best time ever.
The teacher said I was quite strong in my legs and stuff, so that was like good.
Yeah, what did she say?
We were doing an exercise where I had to like bend on one leg and then do an arabesque, lean forward like a penche. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Penche.
And then bend and hop a bit, and then she was like, "You're strong in this." So I was like,
"Well, we'll move on because Isla's obviously quite advanced in this one."
So I was like, "Oh, that's good."
That's good. Yeah, and she made some nice little friends. She got chatting.
It was so fun.
Swapped contact.
No, it was really nice when she was walking. We watched it.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
She was coming down the stairs with a group of girls around her talking and chatting.
Beaming. I didn't even see anything else. All I saw was Isla's smile. It made me get tears in my eyes. I almost started crying down. I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? I'm almost starting beefing right now. So Chrissy's crying, dropping her off, and I'm crying, picking her up, and all she's done is an hour and a half ballet class. So that's embarrassing. It's only because we're so happy for her.
Yeah.
So proud and so happy, and I'm so glad you loved it, Isla. I'm going to have like a chat tomorrow because her teacher's got back-to-back classes today, so it's not going to be ideal for her and her other students for me to be like, how did Isla do today, and her to explain. So she said she's going to give me a call tomorrow and she'll tell me like what she thinks of Isla, like not like what she thinks of Isla, but you know, where she thinks Isla's at with her ballet, and what she thinks would suit her moving forward basically. And then she's got her other class in a few days' time. But yeah, all really positive, all really well, all fantastic. We've still not heard from Esme, who obviously is skiing with her friends. So I think we're just not going to bother Esme. I don't want to bother her. I don't want to be bugging her. So should we just go to IKEA?
Yeah, we'll go pick up.
Just wait for Esme to contact us, and then we'll go to IKEA now, and then we'll go get Esme after.
Yeah. Let's go IKEA. So we're picking up something for Isla's birthday right now. And so she's not with us, she's gone to go do her own thing for half an hour whilst we do a sly little bum bum bum. Get in, get out to the car, stash it away. But then tomorrow we've got one last thing to pick up and then we're done, ready for her. So excited, it's a biggie one tomorrow though.
No, you're doing your typical now. Guys, Chris is doing his typical.
I'm not doing my typical.
You are. Put me off getting the bracelet, the Pandora that I wanted to buy. Put me off it, put me off it. And now he's like, I shouldn't need that really. It's quite enough. No, I want a piece of jewellery. It's the 13th. We are getting that. Okay. If we can get the charm. If we get the 13th charm or the Ratatouille one, which I know she'll love, we're definitely buying that.
Stop being so pretty all the time. It's so annoying.
So it would be silly and rude whilst we were here to not get a little duvet and a duvet cover for Aurora, because our little darling is in her own bed, which is so cute. She's not quite in her own bedroom yet, but we are okay with that. She's actually currently, I think after last night, going through the 18-month sleep progression.
Yeah, last night was rough.
Last night was a bit rough.
But it also happened to be her first night in her new bed.
It did, but she was happy in the bed. It wasn't like she was trying to crawl out of the bed. It wasn't like she was trying to get in bed with me or crying or anything like that. She was actually trying to fall back off to sleep, and she just couldn't. So she'd like ask for a dummy, and then she'd give me a dummy back and say, I don't want. And then she'd say, a gink. So I'd give her some water, and then she'd pass it back. And then she'd say 2 minutes later, a gink. So I'd give her a water, and then she'd say, a nini. So I'd give her a nini. She just kept waking up. Like, it went on for like 2 hours, didn't it? Anyway, we do need to get her, we've got her a little duvet, a little, oh my gosh, it's so sweet. But I want to get her a proper, like, quilt duvet set. What else did we get her? A pillow. Because she's started to sleep on a pillow, but she'll sleep on like the pillow on our bed, which I feel like is too high for her posture.
It's really flat for us.
It is flat. It is a flat pillow. It's not a big thick one. It's flat, but I still feel like it might be a bit much for her. She's only a baby. So where's all of our stuff?
Over there.
All right. So we're going for. Do you want to go grab it? So I'm going to show what we're buying. So we're basically buying this, which is like £20, and you get the duvet set. Sorry, the duvet cover, a bottom sheet, and a pillow case.
Pillow, sorry.
And then we're going to buy the recommended pillow, which
Duvet.
is super flat and squidgy, but good for her. We're going to buy the duvet, and then obviously the set. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it.
And then we've also so far got this. Oh my god, I keep hitting myself in the face, which will go on Isla's desk chair. So we actually decided, it feels so cheeky being able to use the steps, doesn't it? Instead of having to wait 20 minutes for a lift. Instead of buying her the bed that we saw here, we've decided to go with a cot bed. And I really like it. It's like, it fits perfectly in our bedroom, which is where we need her to be at the minute.
We'll set up the bedding when we get back and show you.
Yeah, we'll put all the bedding on when we get back, and we'll show you guys what we've got. But it's basically a little cot bed with one side down, so it's kind of like co-sleeping still, but I think it's a good way to transition actually.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's a nice way to transition. We're now looking for some little wooden trays to go with Isla's.
This is definitely the area where they're going to be. You keep literally shocking me.
I don't know why. I've been doing it all week, so the girls keep saying don't.
The electricity between us.
Too much, go away. The girls keep saying, Mum, get away from me, you keep shocking me. We're looking for some little wooden trays that we bought Esme to go in the desk, because they're really ideal to keep in little bits and bats, and Esme really likes them, so we're just going to do exactly the same for Isla, because what works well, why change? Okay, got everything we need?
Just about.
Just about.
Have extra things as well?
Yep, as always. See, it's not just when I go shopping, it's when Chris comes shopping too.
No, I think I'm probably worse than you are.
You are probably worse. How nice is this hammock for the garden? Can you imagine chilling in that?
Yeah,
we found loads of things today, like for the garden, that we would love. We saw some massive plants around the other side that would be so nice on the patio. What else did we see? That barbecue outdoor kitchen, sink, grill.
Is this $420 for the whole thing? The full thing?
Yeah, complete price, it says there. Chris is saying, is that for the whole thing? And it literally says complete price.
Yeah, it is as well.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's less than 100 quid. That's like
80 quid.
Maybe or something.
It's nice getting it though. See if you can get out.
Yeah, filming it.
Go on, I dare you. Go on. Guys, are you even coming to IKEA if you're not treating yourself to a £1? Like to the ice cream on the way out.
Boss man.
You can't complain. How can you not?
So good.
You're always hot in here, and so when you're walking around, you get to the end and you've just got an ice cream for £1. How are you not like?
Amazing. So good.
That is so good. Right, let's try to push this trolley and get back to the car. Just got home and got some nice little boxes. Got some nice little boxes there. I'm just going to show you our room. Right, I've just stripped her bed because I'm about to put on the new stuff. But this is basically where Aurora sleeps now. Let me just put on the big light actually. Here we go. So we've moved one of the bedside tables, ignore Aurora's water, but we've moved one of the bedside tables to down here just because I do actually use this. And the only reason we needed this space here free was for this big pull-out bed here. Well, the kind of pull-out sofa bed. So I do still need to use this. And as we don't need to use the pull-out bed anymore because Chris can sleep in the bed, we've just put that there for now. And then we also have like some space around there with the wardrobe and things, just off the bathroom. This is the little quilt that she used last night, which actually I think is completely fine. It's actually quite thick, and it's so pretty, guys. Look at that. You alright, Ola?
Yeah.
Your hair's wild, love.
I know. It looks greasy. It's not. It's just because it looks.
I know.
I put the products I put in it. I'll just let you know I'm going to take a shower and then.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So today, and that's just a little white noise machine there. So it's not a massive bedroom, but it works for us. And it's actually really nice to have a different style bedroom to what we've got at home in the UK. One of the most asked questions I get about moving to Dubai is, how do you guys manage in such a smaller house compared to the UK house? So this house is obviously much smaller than what we own in the UK. But let me put the aircon on because I've suddenly just got really hot. But it's not in a, like, I love it. Like, obviously I love having a big house as well, but it's so manageable, this house. Like, this house can be an absolute bomb site, and within 30 minutes it can look like a brand new home. Whereas in the UK, it would take me days to, like, you know, or at least a whole day to get every room spotless. So there's pros and cons to each, but I love that. I'm so lucky that I get to experience both, and I do really enjoy this house and this house that we've got. If I didn't, we'd just be like, yeah, we're not renewing another year, we're going to move to a different one, because there's so many options here. But I genuinely love this house. The bedrooms are cozy, they're not overly big so that you can't manage them. The space is adequate. We've got a big king size bed in here, and obviously Aurora's cot. We've got enough wardrobe space, and it's just a really nice size room. We've got a massive patio out the front, and it's just nice and cozy. And let's be real, we only sleep in here. And I feel like the rest of the space downstairs is really good as well. The only thing I don't like is the lighting in the kitchen. Anyway, let's get Aurora's new bedding on. Also, I don't know if I mentioned before, but one of the reasons that we went for this was because I didn't want to feel like the toddler bed was really low to the floor. It was literally like down here. I think you can hear her downstairs crying, but she's with Chris. But it was really low. It was like really low down here, and I liked that this kind of could be the same height as our bed. Right, so I believe this was like a 3-piece set, was it? How do you open it? It's one of those confusing ones with loads of... No, because how do you actually open this? Ugh. Just gonna rip it. Whoop. I'm not being funny, for IKEA, this is actually a gorgeous bedding set. Like, the colour is beautiful. Look at that, it's so nice. Like a blush peach. And then a cutesy little pillow. Oh my gosh, got ears. The pillow's actually got ears. And then a really nice beige, creamy beige bottom sheet. Okay, this is off topic, but if anybody's been out to Dubai, then you'll know that in the malls, there's always perfume people. that's perfume stalls. There's always perfume stalls. And they sell like they don't sell branded perfume like Dior and blah blah blah. They just sell like perfume in like fancy bottles and things like that. And I have honestly never smelled nicer smelling perfume, a longer lasting smelling perfume than some of these stands. And if they weren't so, they're not all like this. But sometimes when you walk past, like, come and test it, and that kind of makes me feel like if I go over there and test it, then, you know, I might feel pressured into buying something that I might not want to buy. I couldn't tell you the prices, I've got no idea. But Esme today, when she was waiting, she had like 20 minutes on her own while she was waiting for us to go and pick her up. And she said every single stand as I was walking around was like, come here, princess, come and try this perfume. And you won't believe it, she pretended to be an American. She's like, oh, hey, my name's Esme, I'm from the US. I wouldn't dare. I literally wouldn't dare. That girl cracks me up. She's like, I just like to have a bit of fun, you know. I was like, it's just a bit of fun. It's not like it matters where I told them I came from. I just put on my best American accent. can't cope. Anyway, one of the stalls gave her a free bottle of perfume, like a mini one. I put it on my wrist, and honestly, it's so good. It is such a nice perfume. It's so strong as well, and like, I put this on a couple of hours ago, and when I just took out the stuff out of the box, and I was like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. Does that smell? Oh no, it's my wrist. It's my wrist from that perfume I put on earlier. It's so nice. Oh, she wants to get straight in. This is the bed. We need to get under the bottom sheet because it definitely doesn't quite fit. It's a bit tight, but how cozy and cute is that? I love that colour. It's so nice. Lovely jubbly. Do you love your new bed? Is this Aurora's bed? You got a new pillow? How excited was she when we put her in here yesterday? I know, yesterday she was just so excited. You trying to get in? She looks so tiny in it. It's such a big bed. You're so big. Izzy, how was your day?
So fun. I spoke a little bit about in Hollister, but it was so much fun. I love skiing.
How's America?
What?
How's America?
How's America?
Well, you said you were from America, didn't you?
Mom! Listen.
Hey, I'm Esme. Yeah, I'm from the US.
In the mall, I like dead
Smell
myself.
that?
Oh, it smells good.
That's that perfume you got free?
Yeah, it's here. Right, in the mall, I was walking through the mall. I look chopped right now.
No, what?
You've come to film it when I've just done this to myself. I look
Oh, wow.
but in the mall, it was walking past and there was loads and loads of stalls, and they kept coming up to me and asking me, come on, come on. And I was like, no, it's okay. Then like they're like, please, come on, come on, come on. You look so beautiful, princess. Come on, come on. So I was like, fine. So I was like, okay. I was honestly walking around with about 50 perfume tags things because I literally so many people.
How good though is that?
But they gave me this, one of them. It was very nice. It's because of the American accent.
Well, what did you say?
I was like, okay, this is really fun. Just talking to all these random people, like trying to give me perfume. I was like, yeah, let's speak American. Let's speak American. So I went, hey. And he went, oh, where are you from? That was American. And I was like, the US. It was just like a yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Esme. But I'm from the US, but I live here. Yeah. I got this. So.
That is so funny.
It must have loved
How was your ski day?
But it smells so good. It was so fun. We have to go back as a family. It was so much fun.
Esme said the whole time she was there, she was just thinking
how fun it would be to take Isla there.
How fun it would be to take
so
Isla
fun.
and Esme.
It was really
Isabel,
nice.
I keep saying Isla and Esme. Isla and Isabel.
Yeah, it was so much fun. The snow was like, obviously it wasn't like proper real snow, like it was real snow.
Yeah.
Like it melted, like it was real snow. But obviously it's like man-made snow.
Well, it's like different, isn't it? It's not like, you know what I mean?
So it kind of felt flowery. I can't explain. It was so much easier to ski on than real snow. But it was really fun. I loved it.
Goody goody. Still got to, is she in the shower?
Yeah.
I've still got to go pick up a cake tomorrow and go to one more shop to get her something. And then come home, film a haul, and wrap. I feel like I've got a lot this year. I feel like I've got a lot. Yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking, oh, she's got that as well. Oh, and that, and that, and that. It's because, do you know why she's got a lot? Really be careful, darling. Oh no, don't do that, that's Hyla's. Don't break it. Locket. That's a locket. Right, yeah, I think she's got a lot because I spent about £250 on clothes, which is for her birthday, but I've not done a summer haul yet, just like as a parent. So that kind of doesn't count because it's what you do as it's what you'd buy as a parent anyway, if that makes sense. No.
Okay.
Anyway, little madam is out now, so that is enough. It's been a very exciting day for them too. So happy for them. Aurora's got a nice new bedding on. Still need to get a bottom sheet because it doesn't quite fit, but it's been a fun day today. I hope you guys all enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys. Come on now. then. Don't shout.
Okay, so that was a fabulous vlog, I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but sorry there was a lack of commentary there. I've had to rush it a little bit. The football's coming on in a second, so I've got to go. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow with my best lines and everything else. I'm so sorry. But let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. And if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. It does get better than this, honestly, you know. Subscribe, we're getting up towards 12,000 people now. That's a lot of people. So, you know, be part of the solution and not the problem. That's what I say. Anyway, until next time, have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.